All right, this is Mongol Santino with Santino Brothers Wrestling Academy. We have our head trainer with us today, Robby Phoenix. Robby Phoenix, we have around 30 students in our beginners course, two dojos, 3 trainers or even more, and it's running like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's just it goes to just the Santino family how it works, man. Um, we got Haas and Eli helping us out, and they're in one dojo. They know what we expect and what we want, so they go do their thing. Tonight we had Rico in. Every once in a while we'll get Rico, we'll get Ray Rosas, we'll get Tyler Bateman and Ruby in to help out. And it's just basically Rico knows what we expect. Rico knows what we want. Rico knows what he wants out of wrestling. So it just works. It meshes real well with us.
Right. You also have Eli and Haas Hogg assistant trainers assisting. Because it is a lot of students, and we got to break it up in 2. And obviously you have Chaos overlooking everything. And how do you feel about those 2 guys?
I feel they're real confident on their teachings. Like I said, they came up when basically it was just Joey Chaos and myself just running classes, and man, we ran into the ringer, and they were exactly what we asked. They were sponges, and they soaked in everything that we got, what we taught them, and now we released them, and they're doing their thing.
Yeah, I have to say myself. I have to say I'm very proud of them. They're going into this. They're going into this training other students, and that's a big responsibility. Because then again, you're overseeing someone's life in your hands, kind of. So you want to make sure the 2 students are doing the training properly, because one could get seriously hurt, and they're in there. They're focused. They're not joking around, and they're trying to produce the best professional wrestlers they can. They take. You can see they take pride in their work. Right. Very passionate about this.
Exactly. And, that's what kind of separates them from every other guy that's out here. A wrestler out here. When most of the time, other wrestlers, especially as young as they are, they want to be with the boys. They want to hang out with the boys, and they want to just joke around in the locker room and just be one of the boys. Right. But we got Haas and Eli are like, no, man, let's get to business.
Right. Right. They do help us during some of these shows. They direct and guide some of these guys behind the scenes, whatever has to be taken care of, because it's a little bit more about professional wrestling for us too. It is about the wrestling, but we also teach the guys a little bit more about like the business side of it, exactly. How to run shows, how to promote themselves, and a lot of stuff. So that was one thing Vern taught me a little bit, but I would say here at Santino Brothers, we go a little bit over the top. I know Chaos makes flyers for them and promotes them, puts pictures, puts video, just trying to get their name out there, even early, even just the 3rd day, and we're already doing interviews with them, trying to get the public familiar with their face and stuff like that. But I got to tell you, Robby, from a few years back, even a couple months back, it's a lot more, guys. A lot more stress, a lot more patience. And I would have to say the old Robby would have went in there and just started cracking some jaws, and some of these students would have been missing teeth. Yeah. And you're really going out there and you're doing a really good job. I have to tell you that. You're doing a fabulous job. This is the wild oil machine. Like I said, it's not easy to coordinate 30 guys. But yourself and Eli and Haas and the rest of the trainers or special trainers that come down and help, I mean, you're making it look like a piece of cake, but I know it's not a piece of cake.
It's not. I mean, it's stressful, and it's basically just learning. Working with you and Boss Man Joey Chaos. That's what got me to where I'm at now. It's like, the old me would have came in and just been frustrated with whatever, if they weren't progressing. The old me would just been like, screw you, and knock his teeth out or knock him in the head. Just be like, get out of my ring. Honestly, the way I see it now is, what if that would happen to me? When I started training, what if I didn't get something right, and D or Chaos or anybody who was helping train at the time just smacked me upside the head to get out of my ring because you didn't get it, I probably wouldn't be here today. And
I would say that for myself too. I would say I wasn't the guy that got it on the first try. I maybe had to take like 2 or 3 goes at it to really grasp the concept of what we're trying to do. And
right.
everyone learns at a different pace. It's a new day and age, but these guys are working hard today.
Yeah.
Working hard, sweating. It's hot out there,
Yeah.
but they seem to be having fun and they seem to enjoy themselves, and that's really important for us too over here. As a wrestling school, is are you having fun? Because if you're not having fun, then why are you doing it? Because
Exactly.
it's a lot of work, man. You guys are having them go out there and bust their ass. They're doing squats, they're doing up downs, they're taking bumps. I mean, it's a lot to absorb, a lot to learn. A lot of these guys probably weren't into sports,
Right.
so it's doing stuff that they're not used to. And but you got them out there, you got them going, you got them happy. You're making them work hard, and it seems like they're really having a great time.
I mean, I think that's the one thing that I take. I mean, I obviously I love this business, but the one thing I take that I'm proud of or that I love most is watching these people come in and just watch them. They've never done this before, and just watch them do it, and watch their eyes, and watch them be just proud of themselves, and then start building that confidence. When they come in and let's say bumps, they went over bumps. Most of these people have never bumped. All of them.
Right.
And of course, your first one, you're going to be scared. But once they get it down and they realize, man, I got this, just that look in their face, like, geez, if I can do this, I can pretty much do anything.
And I have to say, you have like a crazy work ethic. And I feel like Eli and Haas and a few other guys see you going at it, and they know that's the expectation now. So when they get in there, they're like, man, Robbie's going to outwork me. So, if you ever go on a vacation or anything like that, because I know you don't take vacation,
Right.
There'll be no, hey, we got to keep it at this level of height here because that's how Robbie kept it. So that's, that's good. And you see the big change in these guys, too. It's crazy.
No, yeah, I mean, and I think that's one of the things. It's like, just I mean, as as when we started building Santino's, when you and Chaos started building it, there was already an expectation. And when we came in and we started working all together, that expectation rose. And I think now I think that's why I work so hard. It's because I don't want to lose that. I don't want that bar to drop, from where we've always had it. And so I think that's why that's why my work ethic is of that. And the other thing is, I really don't want anyone to outwork me. I don't.
And I know you take team with Haas Hog, and we asked you this, but how fulfilling was that for you to? Because remember, when Haas really got here, when we would joke with him as a little kid or a young man, we would get him in a headlock, and he was claustrophobic.
Yeah.
And he would freak out and be like, I can never be in the headlock.
Yeah.
And you see him today, how much he's involved and opened his mind and where he is today. How fulfilling was that to get in the ring with them and wrestle and share the same ring with them like that in the match?
Man, honestly, there's really no words that can describe that. It's to see where he started to where he's at, and how he's building himself to actually being in the ring with him and tagging with him, and what was so cool about it was a lot of the stuff we did out there, I didn't say anything. We just looked at each other and we just went. And it clicked. And I think that's because of how hard he worked to get to where he's at and us working with him. I think Haas is one of those ones where he sees that my work ethic, and he feels that he's got to put in that same work ethic.
That's right. Well, this is Mongol Santino. This is Robby Phoenix. And we're going to be giving you some more updates. Don't forget to check out the website at santinobrothers.net. Check out the YouTube, our social media, photos, videos. We try to give you everything we can. And catch you next time.
Be there.
Well, this is the cameraman speaking. Robby, where can we find you?
Where can you find me?
Yeah.
You can find me. I don't know.
In East
I'm
LA?
not on Facebook. You can find me in East LA.
Yeah.
You can't find me on Facebook.
Are you not a Facebook guy?
Not really.
You can find him at Santino Brothers Dojo.
You can't find me every night at the Santino Brothers Dojo
If you do want to contact him, email info@santinobros.net or go to the website santinobros.net and email us there, and we'll definitely get the message out to Robby.
We'll get you.
And we'll go ahead and get you. So.
See you.
Peace.